Hi everybody, I'm going to take out a minute of my busy schedule to make a video here. I really wanted to take you up the mountain to do this video where I hike every day, but I wanted to get it going now. It will be short. I just wanted to share with you an amazing dream that I had this morning. It will, I hope that it will blow your minds as much as it did mine. It really actually ties in very closely to the Archangel Michael message I just recently had, and also with the recording that I did last night with Scott and Cece. We're going to be posting that. We're crossing our fingers for Friday. It's going to be so exciting. Has some huge things to share with you about mission and what I'm doing with my business that is going to put some things into the hands of all of you that it's just gonna blow you away. So anyway, my dream was this. First of all, let me back it up. Over the last couple of weeks, 2 different times I had a ladybug just up and land on my hand, and it had a lot of spots on it, so it was moving around, but I was finally able to count the spots, and sure enough, there were 11 spots on each wing, so 11. That was pretty cool. Again, a week or so later, another ladybug lands on my hand, and I count the spots, and sure enough, 11 spots on each hand, so on each side, so 11 again. I was just like, that's a beautiful message from the universe. And then this morning I woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was really annoyed because I have a hard time going to sleep sometimes afterward. On the other hand, I know that that's some of the best time if you're really fully awake and then you are able to go back to sleep. That's one of the best times to lucid dream. So I put on a lucid dream hypnosis by Jody Whiteley, as you probably have heard her, and I fell asleep and I had a lucid dream, and it was amazing. So in my dream, I had a little ladybug land on my hand, but it was blue, and on each wing it had 2 of the, now I'm forgetting the name of the Egyptian eye, the all-seeing eye. I know the name of it in my dream, I even remembered. So it had 2 of those eyes on each of its wing, and they were in alternate positions like a yin and a yang on each wing. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, that is so cool. It has the eye of Horace on each wing, 2 eyes of Horace, and even though Ladybug is super tiny, in my dream it was tiny, but I was seeing it really big. So it was like you could clearly see all the details, completely exactly the eye of Horace. And in fact, I looked one up, looked up the images on the internet, and found one on a blue background. It's just what it looked like. And I was just like, that's so cool. I want to take a picture of it. So I was trying to take a picture with my camera on my phone, and then it flew away. And as it flew away and it's up in the air, it immediately divided into 2 ladybugs, and then those 2 divided into 2, and then those 2 divided into 2, like in this explosion, expanding explosion of these, ladybugs that have 2 eyes of Horus on each wings. I looks like 11, right? And it was again symbolic of my 11 butterflies that 2 times in the last, couple of weeks have come and landed on my hands. And as they were flying away, even though they were still ladybugs, they looked like shimmering silvery white, almost like butterflies, and very like just energy was just, it was beautiful. So even in my dream, I started interpreting my dream. It was kind of funny because then I woke up and I started getting a lot more messages. But just in this the summary of what that was for me, what comes through is that it's symbolic of what I'm seeing happening. It's just kind of coming to me in my intuitive knowledge from Spirit that the twin flame community is going to be really banding together in mission. Like, we all have our own missions, but we're going to be supporting each other in it. We already are, but it's like we're literally at that point of explosion with it. And it also shows about the twins, the ladybugs each like divided into the 2. So it was like, right now you look like you're going to be taking off, like you're on my hand and you took off. And then you divided into 2, so there was the 2 of you, and then 2 again, and 2 again. And so it really shows to me that as we're working together and our missions are coming together, and we're just, going out actually to do that, and to affect the whole world. It also is, helping to bring in that union of our twin. I have been absolutely blown away this week by readings, and each person that I talk to, it's kind of like a whole nother step in even pieces of my own puzzle coming together, and I get ideas. I had somebody do a reading with me today who, when she was reading with me, I was reading with her, I was just in my mind, I thought, first of all, her energy was amazing, and I just felt it. And I even told her, I said, your energy is beautiful. And secondly, in my mind, I was thinking, I need to be going to her for a reading, even before I knew what she does. And she actually is a healer. And I've had it in the back of my mind that I should maybe start doing some energy healing with somebody. And I really, you know, felt that from her. So I felt like I'm led to do this. And sure enough, we're, you know, setting that up too. So in talking with her later after her session was over, I just got off the phone with her. More ideas came to me that we're adding into the launch of how we fund it on Friday. My website and application developers are promising me that's finally going to be ready, and it's huge. Just stand by for some news, because we got big things, and I know that what I'm going to be, you know, like, it's kind of like a tool and a platform that will be helping all twins in some way forward with our joint missions. And stay tuned for that. But that's what that dream was, you know, affirmation for, again, for us, you know, moving forward, moving out in this explosion of this energy. And just, don't you love the, you know, the two eyes of Horace on each wings of that ladybug. So I just wanted to give that message to you. I'm going to head up on my hike now and hurry back home, grab a bite to eat before I do more readings, and I will keep you guys posted with more stuff as it comes in. Bye.